Welcome back. If you're a parent of small children, you probably know how important it is to have a diaper changing station in a public restroom. Pepper Baker spoke to a few parents about how it inconveniences them when there isn't one available, and a local business owner about why it's not mandated to have one included in their restrooms.
Parents bring their kids to the park on a beautiful day, but when it comes time to change their diapers, finding a place isn't always easy.
I've had to change him on my lap in a stall. Now I've got a van, so the back is all right, but when it's cold or rainy or whatever, that doesn't feel real good.
Amanda Yee has a 2-year-old boy, and when it comes to changing him, she's got to do what she's got to do when there isn't a changing table available, which happens often.
It's been probably 75% of the time.
Federally funded places like Amerson Park have baby changing tables in both the men's and women's restrooms, but parents say places like Scoop in downtown Macon make it hard to do so.
If you want to own a restaurant and you want families to come, which is the base market for Macon and downtown is families, you need a changing table.
Kaylin Benson says most of her decisions on where to eat with her family depend on whether there's access to a changing table. Local business owner Todd Miles explains why there aren't many in downtown Macon.
They're not required. The establishments that are actually doing well down here are all alcohol related, or places that people go to get away from their children, I guess. And downtown is just not, it's not kid friendly, really.
He says if it would bring more families into his ice cream shop, he'd put one in.
I'm sure that anybody would put a $250 changing station in their establishment if it would draw more business, We definitely would here.
The next step would be getting changing tables in the men's rooms as well. Dale Benson, a father of twin boys, says he has to be creative when there isn't one.
Midair.
Like
how? Holding them. This is when they were smaller. I was holding them and just undid the diaper, fell in the toilet, wrap it back up.
Wow.
I got very talented at doing that.
In Macon, Pepper Baker, 13 WMAZ News.
Well, former President Barack Obama signed the Bathrooms Accessible Act in Every Situation Act, also known as the Babies Act, back in 2016, which requires all federal building restrooms to have a changing table in both the men's and women's restrooms.